Hi, welcome back to my channel Cricket Simplified. My name is Sudhakar, Global Head Coach of Max Talent Global Sports. In continuation with the last video of Cricket Simplified on subject fitness, very interestingly, I have been asked a question from one of the subscriber of our channel that when is the right time to engage in exercise? Well, answer is very simple, 24 hours, meaning anytime. But in my specific answer to that would be evening most preferably. Yes. Why? Because I think that's the time you have more energy, in contrary to what people would think that you have more energy in the morning. In fact, it's not true. Yes, you can argue that way, but it's not true. Reason? See, in the morning, yes, that's one advantage, and that is you get up fresh from sleep and you are good to go for the day. You can good to start the day. But let me tell you one thing, you are low on your energy. Why? The night food and all that all that you had is already, the sleep moment is taking charge of it. There's nothing left there in the tank, which is called energy. So you're virtually empty stomach, and some of us make that big mistake of getting onto the field for match or training or even in just a fitness by thinking that empty stomach is the best time to go for the workout. No, not at all. You need something in your stomach. Even 2 biscuits, that would do at least get you some energy. So you see what happens. In the evening, you don't have to bother about all those things because you already had your breakfast, lunch, and possibly a little tea break in the middle. Then you're okay. You're good to go. So my suggestion is that evening, better chance of you having good energy in your body and doing a good workout. Yep. Now there are a couple of things you also need to keep in mind. One, do not or never do any workout on an empty stomach. Why and what happens? But at the same time, never of course on the filled stomach too. There also why and what happened. First, empty stomach. Empty stomach means there's nothing. In fact, we face sometimes some peculiar problem with the kids when they come for morning match and the parents send them for matches empty stomach. Well, they actually end up on the ground, a lot of puking, and a lot of problem takes place because there's nothing left there. Dehydration can take place, and then they just cannot conduct themselves well. So you ought to have something in your stomach. So that's one thing. So, but again, some people may actually eat and just within half an hour or so, stomach filled, and half an hour or so they are back into action, into playing. Now again, that is not on because it will make you sluggish, lethargy, and also you can even end up vomiting because the food itself is not digested. So you are pressurizing your body to do some exercise, workout. Now you can throw up also. So nothing on the workout on an empty stomach, nor do you do it with the filled stomach too. Now, so what's the best time actually you need to be doing your what's the gap between the food and the workout or the matches? One, you ought to give at least an hour and a half to 2 of gap between any meal that you want to do a workout. Maybe after breakfast you want to do it, no problem. But wait for the 2 hours. With breakfast, normally people assumingly have a good breakfast, nice stomach filled, move out. That's what they say, that you need to have your breakfast like an emperor, and then possibly like a king you have your lunch, and like a pauper you need to go to bed. So first thing is breakfast. Just after 2 hours you're fine, you're good to go. One. Number 2, even after lunch if you want to go for your workout, no issues again, but give a good break, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. That's what it is. Now, one thing that is very important is night. Sometimes what happens is we go to bed immediately after having our dinner. Immediately means even half an hour. No. You need need to again give about at least an hour and a half to 2, because the food has to digest. Otherwise, with a full stomach, we go to bed. Nighttime is one of the digestion system is working at its lowest. So obviously, they call obese, and you don't have a good bowel in the morning. Sometimes you end up in a constipation. A lot of things can happen. But overall, on the sports front, on a health front, no, it's not a very healthy thing to do. So 2 hours gap after every meal, yes, sports is okay. That's one thing somebody's asked, that what happens after meal, if you go out for a workout, it's good the food get digested. My question is, if food digestion is an issue, then why eat food at all? In the night? No, you don't need to actually go for a workout. You can just gamble around, move around, that's fine. But you don't need to go out for a walk. That's a wrong concept that, then after dinner you walk out and then walk and then you go to bed, you can get a good sleep. No, not at all. I don't think so. Logically it makes sense. After dinner, you have your food. After dinner, you take good rest. You walk a little slow, just for relaxing your muscles. Fine. Go to bed after 2 hours. You'll still get good sleep. Your food will get wonderfully digested. Yeah, of course, if you had something, if in your dinner, if you had something which is animal produced, then possibly you may have a little digestion issue. But otherwise, plant or earth produced, you won't have any problem as far as the food is concerned. I already spoken about food in my earlier episodes. Yeah, so that's it's all about when, what, how, etc. that you need to eating schedules are concerned. Yeah, we'll not touch upon anything about what you need to eat because we spoke about it in the past, right? Now, yes, the next one, upcoming one, is going to be some of those fitness, the real fitness area. What are the things that you need to be doing? What fitness, and particularly cricket-related fitness, vis-a-vis to other sports, also we'll be touching upon in the fitness episode number 3 that will be continuing very soon. And don't miss it for anything. It's going to be as interesting possibly as the previous past videos. And let's stay together. Now, yes, thank you very much for the feedback that I've been getting. It's been very encouraging. The queries that you've been sending has been allowing me to answer produce this video with those ideas. It's very interesting. Yep. So please let it keep coming. Yep. And it will also, it's kind of a motivation, it's kind of an engagement to show that, you are there with me on this channel. Besides subscribing to it, you're also supporting it by going through it and seriously, supporting it. So thank you very much. Sincerely appreciate. Looking forward to meet you guys in the next episode. And thank you very much. Of course, before I sign off, don't forget to subscribe and be with me. Thank you.